This video, I want to talk a little bit about the selfishness and utter pointlessness of the entitlement attitude that seems to be sweeping the world at the moment. Hello, I'm Julian Northbrook from doingenglish.com. Entitlement attitude. If there's one thing that really pisses me off, it's that. This attitude whereby people are entitled to anything they want. No strings attached. I got an email today basically saying, I'm poor, I've got no money, give me your English courses for free. Now don't get me wrong, this is not a video, reacting to that and me being all rah about that email. Because the thing is I get emails like this all the time. They are really, really common. I've had emails from people telling me that education is a right and that you have a duty to teach me for free. But you know what, darling? That ain't how the world works. I mean, just for example, and these are just examples, take healthcare. You are not entitled to healthcare. How can you be when someone has to provide that healthcare? You are not entitled to food and shelter. How can you be when someone has to provide you with that food and shelter? You're not entitled to a job, to a salary. How can you be when someone has to provide you with that job and salary? You're not entitled to education. How can you be entitled to education when someone has to provide you with it? For you to be able to get any of those things, someone somewhere has to educate themselves. They have to invest their own time, energy, money into learning a skill so that they can provide you with that thing. So for you to say that you are entitled to healthcare, to food, to shelter, to a job, to a salary, to education doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And yes, I know, this is scary, because it means you are responsible for yourself. Ultimately, the universe doesn't give a fuck about you. The universe is impartial. It doesn't care whether you become the most successful person in the entire world, in the entirety of history ever, or whether you die alone and rot because nobody ever came to visit you and found your body. Yes, it's scary, but once you get this and start to take responsibility for your own life, everything starts to change. You want healthcare? Earn money and pay for it, or work to provide it for yourself. You want food? You want shelter? Earn money and buy it, or work to produce it for yourself. You want a job? You want a salary? Become someone who someone else wants to employ and pay a salary to, or work to produce your own company and your own salary for yourself. You want an education? Earn money and pay someone to teach you, or work to provide it for yourself. And when you do this, when you take responsibility, when you stop expecting other people to bail you out and give you the things that you want, everything changes. Because you truly take responsibility for your own life. You take responsibility for the things that happen to you, whether they're your fault or not, and you do what you've got to do to fix those problems and to move forward and to get the things that you need and want to get. Sadly, this attitude is rare, and it's only getting rarer. Because hey, let's face it, it's far easier to whine and cry about how unfair the world is rather than standing up and getting on with it by our fucking selves. I'm willing to help you, of course, but only if it's quid pro quo. I live a comfortable life. I'm free to do what I want when I want. I'm free to travel anytime I want to. I'm free to lie around and spend a lazy Monday morning reading a book whilst everyone else trudges out to work if I want to. But this is because I have engineered my life like this. My company has been built. The courses that I make, the EES membership, the books that I publish, my coaching, It's all engineered to support the life that I want to live. Because I ain't going out expecting other people to give me what I want. Bollocks to that. I'll provide my life to myself, thank you very much. And you know what? It's amazing. If you want to work more closely with me to master the English language and use it as a tool for achieving the things that you want to achieve in life, your first and best port of call would be the Extraordinary English Speakers group. Have a look in the description and you will see a link to the info page. Check it out. If you like what you see, join us. In terms of coaching, I very, very rarely take new coaching clients and almost never from among people outside of the group. So again, your first and best port of call would be Extraordinary English Speakers. Check it out. Thank you and goodbye.